Nasi Ivan akwaba na boko die me ba chow na no akase gu mic no e awan oza hode wo ho
oh yeah
na Ghana to say
Alaska over that complain so far so good
so far so good.
Oh, but I think that Adabakwa, that be on this show now. You can have some has to do with the rate at which na dollar no.
FM 92.3.
Na a chakwan. And see, na opportunity abana sa kwenya abana the same no. But from na CD no appreciate here. I think something that we need to speak and more government about sabe ebe to us because you see. Yen mo akwantu obi hu say dollar na swat here but in the binom ye video I know say it's just for the fun side of it.
Okay.
But the reality is say dollar no could do 20 cedis. Na wadwen is wo send sika kakra bi ba krom ha na eso a inflation prices of things it take away.
Okay.
What I say. So the more dollar no cost no nema bo mum na cost because krom na produce hwe wa ha. The Sikana what the baba wadwen say oh me the $100 bar 20 seed way $2,000 no e bia your friend saying agoroso na wo hu ne saa ba wo ko deep adwen mu a otimu say dollar no the more I cost no
the more na nema
because car na you turn 50,000 quite recent and I'm 2.5 billion 50,000 your friend say see this car and I'm 2.5 billion all because of the dollar and the other charges are also on the pot. So the more dollar no cost no any impact be a meant na be nka say na take on me send ka kra bi ba we and as ansem na yem kurasem and I think say yet near ma say na say sika no timi fall na e ba down I don't know the day na kakra bi abenya wa ha no you can make purchases around the world.
That's right.
E ma nema boa ye dia mama nema bo nipa ho ahenhan no that's right now every day be I told near no it's because of some of these things because on my no ye production hub be
that's right
now my even common contomere kra na ye kra engo ne na say
contomere bi wa ha
ne na say for oh ye kra ni from Burkina Faso you can go and check near my ye kra e mo ne na say for no so such a country no one way o currency no won't me and stabilizing it.
That's right.
So the air cost I think that is a perfect opportunity for us to also do turn around by making sure that we produce a lot of the things by making this industrial hub a reality. Say ya nearman be bring a time sika kwa bonten enkwana be masika no. And why in the last time I make say your currency ya Ukraine we need a new foreign exchange act in the OB. But right. I think say here a very radical one.
That's right.
Very radical one take dollar away from the hands of individuals. Say abochi for mote your friends say kwan ho okwa obetime over $50,000 to over $300,000.
Exactly.
Because onye sika no all these monies are coming from the central bank. Amam for no more and I connive collude na sika na kwakudu the central pool sika no. So I think say yenhye na mamu ototo nema ya and I think say to force and the finance ministry the government at the whole at this time no. We say umpe aban asem kra na when it comes to how the dollar has been managed within this short period now. I think it has been.
But okay, once our both dollar and a dollar near 12 cedis 30 pesos.
Yes.
12 cedis 30 pesos. But I know His Excellency Kennedy Agyapong.
When Excellency Kennedy.
Our central investor, we say, ma abaning take advantage of the international world, no, and I say World Trade Center. And I said, a good deal, our man said, Jasono, and then the woman demanded dollar. And as to, I don't know, I said, maybe a cry. I'm not no moon demanded dollar no match. Anything about the sentiment, abandoning take credit. Uchi and if you are not my
Alaska, I think there always politics, you know, I grow mint, you know, Obiat me candy or maybe a fan hoodie. Alaska, when the dollar demand I come.
That's right.
The dollar remains the common currency. What transaction happen?
Very well.
Sa sikano masha say Brett na say for no time masha say. Now one who single currency da.
No.
Alaska, there is no serious international transaction be a cost what. When that transaction in dollar, people will agree. Do you know why? Because the dollar has proven itself to be the most stable currency around the world.
Wow.
And it's a oh transaction in the dollar now. Oh moka. That is the sole explanation why you say America na way. There's so we see people are trying to read geopolitical meanings into some of these. Yes, America is the economic powerhouse of the world. And the currency, has proven to be the most stable currency over the past several years in Alaska. And it is in the advantage of every business community, every business person. Be I say, whenever I'm doing my transaction, I'll do that transaction in dollars. The Chinese currency, you can't do transaction because so it is not a stable currency.
Okay.
I'll bet me any transaction be a program say in the next 10 years, say there's a what I say. Say the dollar demand has always been high.
That's right.
There has been this geopolitical tension among for Russia, China, and other way are trying to find other means. And they are there because so. And countries are trying to say that here in Nigeria for trying say Sydney in Nara no ye de bedi ehu dwa ye to ade betu na wem. Some of these things are quite right. But it does not mean say dollar no people are not chasing after the dollar. It has always been, and say asem na can is anything to go by Alaska. Now say amount from per dollar na ntwa na okroma say. So why are we Argentina Ghana na ye fan say yes, your currency no appreciate it. It is not the dollar that is devaluing. It is the currency, our Ghana currency that is appreciating.
Okay.
And it is not happening by accident. Because the amount for and making demands for dollar krana, it doesn't mean so to dollar free. You need to something has happened and amount dollar Abba has say.
Okay.
What has happened? So the economics within this whole thing is Alaska. When there are many people in your country chasing for the foreign currencies na aba aye dollar na dollar so e put pressure
on the dollar
e man bo kosoro. So whenever the demand is low and I say there are excess inflows of dollars in this country and the demand no former and my currency need to be appreciated my way. So these are basic economics. So for him to say in some now can say we as I don't know Nigeria currency and performing as it stands now, Ghana's currency is the best performing currency in the whole of Africa as we speak.
That's right.
And in the world no, the last 2 weeks Bloomberg rated it to be the best performing currency. Why not the Zambian kwacha? Why not the Nigerian naira? Why not other currencies? It is because something is being done.
Okay.
To ensure that they stabilize the economy. And you see, you may not like the government, instead of making, you may not like Atofos and you may not like Mahama, but don't take away, Charlie. These are bold initiatives or put in place. Ghana for Ehu. Na say, Sanema way, because what the we are sick or forecast on $1 because this Brexit, America, your friends, this, your friends saying. Sikaya ye kan ho asemi Russia ne Russia ne China ne na se for almost omo ye ho asemi enya na start here. So since when and China for and there are people who are also linking it to the trade war and as for and even that particular thing has been normalized and China and America have agreed to slash this trade system by 115% across board. I know the day no. So Alaska, there has been a phenomenal work that has been done by the finance ministry within this short space. And again, and run make catch yet it is a idea about common form pay attention to has to do with your friends say the gold board and
that's right.
Alaska. One of the good things about that back or currency anywhere is the gold. Fortunately for us and we have created a central pool. Gold na amount for them suma sending as a phone in our corner now have to go through a single channel.
That's right.
That is the gold board. So I know the day say I'm refining gold you and I say add value to it and I say we are just selling. I know the day the Sikano will come directly to the central bank.
Good.
And that is money, dollars coming.
And about central bank floating into the economy.
Exactly. So these are deliberate measures, mechanisms are buying now are springing in motion. A whole effect and then as for the mobile. Now to say it is happening by global accident. Way I am quite some to be a president among for him. I can same way. If you don't understand that, and I say if you don't have anything to say, just shut up. Because we've been here. We know the promises that were made to the people of this country, the economic wizard, the agenda of Baumiana say or betche dollar and they send the bottom. After force engineer baby and caso betche dollar send the bottom. Lord your friends say keys ama IGP. But here we are. The numbers are speaking. What I say, he's not talking. This morning I met him baby I call and then on my finance ministry. fairness, inauguration of Cocoa Board where chairman and the gentleman has been very phenomenal. I hear Juma, and they are still not even taking praises.
That's right.
But he still thinks Ghana for the Juma die as a buying sasa onye. And until said that thing no ever materialize, you have no rest. Dollar never be a people are still hoping that ever cut down crab one city. They could do one city.
All this crown on fire economy might make two giant.
Dollar no could do one city now bogus in never fear because one city $1. Would you $2,000 or America no be 2,000 cities or Ghana. So, Alaska, you see the reason why among for appreciated things and say it is the currency depreciating, and I'm
for two coins.
Exactly. Because Kufo pence na some ready na bend and get me ye maintaining $1 to 1 cedi. And go be no be 2 coin. Because you know more 2 coin kwa brochire.
And was a Juma.
Alaska, me say averagely, uko UK averagely a 2,500 to 3,000 your friend saying pounds. And I'm 4G. What I say? And what's Ghana Hananka would get 3,000 cedis. I said Ghana average pay 3,000 Ghana cedis. Average pay.
That's right.
And this can to me balance here. Even living in Ghana and working in Ghana is even far better than working abroad.
And this a two bomb no more than $1 near where bogus a bank.
Oh, and I say about $1 the amount for a fee. And I saw what you have for so here because Ghana what the banner and I'm for so basso now. Was a son in a power a day. That is why Ghana food to kind of check baby or sense scanner. I doubled because that is common sense. And I was none baby. So Alaska, I think say the air cost I just hope say things will continue, but it's not just about the CD appreciating or the dollar falling. Alaska, and no anyway the impact of Ghana for a penny say. Ebenya impact our one sitting and that system them there's a name of boy ever from 2.3. Okoto ID milk, okoto wine, okoto car, okoto cement, okoto weya. That particular thing must reflect. I've seen this your friends have resistance from Guta. I'm when I buy back and forth and make deadlines as to when. I understand them because you see Alaska, this is business.
I'm not cutting you short. And then me real supermarket.
Okay.
And now changes take shape.
Yeah, some because
some of them maybe I met torn about 2 weeks ago. Me do ya nana Msikano medical says we no so there be yatiso.
And I won't say we are not Ghana for you're very dishonest people.
That's right.
Kind of cry and tin or so Alaska, especially when it comes to laptop, electronic gadgets, TV, those kind of way no. Quite high prices because they tell you say we bought it in dollars.
That's right.
And the dollar is depreciating. And you see, there has been assurance, and now it's even coming down to 12 cities and so forth. And from sources, it's going to stay here for long. What I say is going to stay here for long. So I think that we need to make a deliberate effort and then making sure say car prices and so forth will come back to 50,000. Yes, Alaska, because the way car is very expensive in this country now. Ubisa we yemba show so wo ton okromo kwa na won tom fra bontina. Now, yet me yes anema we nyina average Ghanaian feel impact in the dollar depreciation no. Ene mom na the economy no. Because etete for man as Ghana for hu Alaska I don't know any impact bia. So I think say the trajectory enam no we need to, and the reason why ade we menye comfortable with it within the short term is Alaska as say no yam back with this industrial drive.
Exactly.
So making sure say industrial hubs no you be creative ohana ya sase ya manufacture produce niama wo kroma creative jobs a cut down on import because and maybe beba ye be say dollars na wo krom nyina kokra niama de aba e be se akosuru bi e ho be kwa atwe. What I say?
At least you build the shocks, no?
Exactly. These are the shock absorbers that you need to build. So you cut it down on the amount of money you take abroad. And yes, because the dollar has always been a running currency. It is running, and then the human no until so batini break, Right. We need to make deliberate effort to ensure say you be pulling the brakes just to ensure dollar stabilization. Na Ghana for any effect and impact. Now the cost no obi general be catch us say global shocks. I'm talking about them because Alaska.
I would say.
Oh, about them because global shocks, I didn't think Egypt for feeling impact. Argentina and a global shock in Ghana. It's not global shock. A deliberate effort that has been activated. Yeah, pragmatic policies being activated as I open them the door.
I was auditioning now. Way a preliminary way now.
Preliminary now.
I say, right, Ivan Cheno Sentinel, Ghana. Live on the radio on 92.3 FM, 3 minutes on the top of the hour, 4 p.m. The graph cancer.
Let's go the door.
Ghana to say.
Ghana, dear, I had the papa.
Ghana, I had the. How?
So they Ghana for Sheno. Bosheba. He says,
John Dramani Mahama.
Diomo Peno. I know what the bad no I am more. Into the Ghana for Sheno. And no one Sakano. Because the dollar was a problem. And you stable. Into Ghana for issue.
But only before Saudi will be taking place. Now, and people were calling your mama who promises $1, but then $1 cost. And the same people and
they are complaining some dollar. There's no more transaction. It's not more dollar. Because Alaska, or the most serious no we can find asida. Emma Oba de Tridi Amponya Kopo Biboni Ababidu. Edanasi. It's Shani medical chami Matilda Duchi say. Men has any support or the mind.
That's right.
Yeah, she's been a backbone. And we thank God for that. But Alaska, Mecha Ashama, branch executives in any party executives in Alaska, seriously, no.
92.3.
The issue of the dollar, no. And yeah, idea, I was say the MPP, a yomu in Nije, and now some of us say they are mounting a strategy to create some negativity in the minds of Ghanaians.
Okay.
As you said, the Eko Sunini Nano, say with a fracture, and you be, and I born whom morning. And I say, Yana Mubia,
Obi,
Obi, a baby, and Obi Nidim, His Excellency John Dramani Mama, and then the Sa, and for so we at the brain. Clearly, there is a leader, and it's a leader who is championing the cause, and the results. It's what Ghanaians are getting. Because before no be taking off leadership, you know, catch a Ghanaians in 120 days, you know. May. Last week, yet now I see, Niama Okan said within 120 days of and some quarters a beer rating 52%. In some quarters, a beer man 60%, a beer man 70%. A beer so some more can say, Papa buy and Ukrainian meaning. See, I shall not know to this quansho of the yen in Yamana or yen Yaman send a sifata. I'm a gunner for Inyan for so send what's on me say. Last week I said to us in the car, I said, look, experience is the best teacher.
That's right.
And it's about that fracture. This issue of the dollar, no, it's not a nightmare. It is a carefully thought through by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the current crop of experienced people around him. Don't forget, the same Setekwe, who happens to be the finance minister then, and the current finance minister being his deputy, the same Setekwe is around His Excellency John Dramani Mahama
as advisor.
You understand? Yeah, Papa, the former governor of the Bank of Ghana, NIB boss. You understand? He is still around. And all these think tanks are there. So don't think that they have folded their arms and put their hands behind their back. And then something is just coming by magic. Because US, you know, and as whatever crisis that the US is having with China and Canada, no, and I offer animal with you, but it is never true. Because in any case, you know, if money is not exchanging hands, that's an music criminal. Which of the projects His Excellency Nando Danko Akufo-Addo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya was easy.
Very well.
And now I'm not going to say maybe last week. Last week, me for all more. Who say I block you Sony,
That's right.
And then Kokoshe. And then go and look at it. And so now block here, and then you syphilis, you cast concrete, you peja. And what means that you rather than chase Ghana no,
and you stand still.
Ofa doing a kwan we so. You see, you are trigger for I drink ababesi wiso. So when the lies of Kennedy Agyapong, the lies of Ofonyo Makemo, Eko Jina some more kasa, Sibio Tafraja some more kasa, Omunji or Monsema more kano. If you are saying that we are not spending money, no problem. I'm giving you examples of projects. I'm Mujatu Ono, I'm from Monsankan. Now today, if you are telling us that Ghana is not spending money, those projects that have started, where is the money coming from?
Right.
Because the way you are we, Alaska Sobekaya, the way you are we, 2 years. As another da kwa kufa do be so refi abemu na do onya kwan we ni eja omunya ho hwe ene kokoshe do onya kwan so speedily go and see the level of development that is going over there. So you are telling me that there's no money exchanging hands and as escaping ko and escape aba entenu ntino sikani nyina gina fa ako. You see the clear case ni say look, somebody knows what and somebody knows what to do. And because onim je also ye awaye bi dan ntino onim say me and maybe atwemu ko no amane betu mini na mane betu me no me hu say me nko me nyansa entimi nya den entimi nya bibia entimi tu anamon bi anamon na me tu ye no me nya ho faso na ho faso na me nya na nche ana Ghana for eyi mi fi so ana ya no bae omo bae be nya ho faso for one solid year 2017 up to the end of 2017. Yes, AC the chiase no and Ghana started say Kofu say meet me too say na mon we and Ghana for nya ho faso. Then let me start it at the early stage of my governance. That is the more reason why the economic policy forum no has to the economic forum no say it take place, and this is a result that Ghanaians are yielding as a result of the economic forum that we had.
Right.
What I say, this is a result that is yielding because all the things that are taking place. Any suggestion the economic think tanks in the look, this current government have taken them serious. And that's what we are working at. So nobody look, you see these people where they are funny.
Now I rap about
that. So Hina ne kache and say in the year 2000, His Excellency Fly Lieutenant General John Rawlings be to $11 cities and $12 cities. The dollar was around 96 pesos or 92 pesos. Go and check.
Very well.
It was Kufuor for whatever reason or whatever political points or person score no, and all running it up and $1 1 city for cheap political propaganda. And so under His Excellency Fly Lieutenant General John Rawlings, even under that 10 and the crap no more on my criticizing demonizing man crap no, the dollar no, the city to the dollar no, what I say, it was not 1 city, it was less than 1 city to $1. You see, one thing about these people, they said they always want to find a way of making Ghanaians to believe, say, when it comes to the management of the economy, no, they are best. But God being so good, no, my baba be go when masse. I'm a ne, or my finance minister crap on nothing ideas, no. Who is all fine brain, no. The economic messiah, yeah, and then he should